Yeah.
We're live. We're mics on live. Ready
No,
to
I'm
go.
only, yo, bro. I'm only seeing your other screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, wait a sec.
There you go.
Jeez, eh?
well, there it is.
Guys
There
are
you
out
go.
here chirping me.
Oh boy.
There you go.
That was
There we
a
go.
professional fade in too, hey?
the swipe fade in.
Yeah. Close the tabs.
I didn't check audio, but we'll have to see if anyone actually comes in to watch us and ask them if there's any audio there.
We should have audio.
That's like my classic move.
I can see on my OBS that it's working, so I think it's good. I don't know. I'm just guessing though. All right, who's the host?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Kelly.
it's me, but we'll wait. I mean, we'll see if we can get anybody in here before we start hammering through any questions. I mean, I guess it's going to be a video up on your channel regardless of the fact. So,
Yeah, I'll keep it up. Depending how Teddy's mic skills are, we'll see.
Hello, is this thing on?
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have a set of list of some questions here. Some topics that we can talk about for this live chat. I mean, we could BS for a minute or two if you guys would like. See if we can get anybody into the chat, and then eventually, we'll see if we can get into some questions and that kind of stuff.
Shopcat is on right now. Shopcat Industries. What's up?
Shopcat.
Hey,
It's funny, I don't
What's
see
that?
the live chat. Where is this thing? I was just trying to look, but where do you got that? Are you looking at that on your phone, G? I guess.
Oh no, I'm looking at I have two screens, so I have the top one and I have
guy's
the bottom
flexing
one.
his dual monitors.
I know, right? You can totally tell which one he's looking at too at all times.
He's like, yo guys, I got my
Yeah.
dual screens.
Yeah. That's cool, G. I got like 17 screens in here.
Yeah. Jeez.
And the cops is right in front of your house, right?
Yeah, what's with that? Why is it red and blue? Are you affiliated with the police?
Crips and Bloods.
Crips and Bloods.
It's like Grand Theft Auto in here.
Yeah. Alright. How's it going, guys? Shopcat 4x4 Explorer.
Oh, there you go. We got some people. Hold on here.
Tell me a story. Did you guys get away? What's going on?
Did we unwind?
Yeah. I bumped into Kelly. I know Kelly got away. What about you guys?
Like when?
I got away in the couch and fell asleep.
When? Like recently?
Yeah.
Not gonna work.
Last trip was the one where I met Sean and Casey.
Oh, I've seen that. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Craziest scenario.
Okay, well, I mean, you guys want me to go for it?
Yeah,
Live.
We'll keep it going. We'll get this thing rolling. And
Join us.
we'll do some chitty chatting. Hopefully, can get somewhat interesting here. So obviously, okay. So I'd like to start off right off the bat. We'll go one by one. Obviously, you guys make it as short or as long as you'd like. Topic question number one. Let's just go right from the beginning here, boys. What got you into YouTube?
Oh. Okay.
We'll start with Teddy. We'll go in order on the back there. Teddy, what made you decide to get into this?
It was me.
So I had a boxing gym, and then we got shut down for everything got shut down. So I had to start putting videos up on YouTube, and I was doing live sessions, like live workouts and that sort of thing. So we were building an app, and I had to learn how to edit videos. And watching myself talk about boxing was driving me crazy for editing videos. So we started editing the off-roading videos, and then I just posted it to my personal page. And then just kind of that first video at the time, like 100 views was like my videos for boxing didn't even get 100 views. So that one got like 100 views in the first day just from friends sharing it. And it was like, whoa. So then we just right away kind of continued it and just kept on snowballing into, here we are.
Where we are today.
Where
Brennan,
we are today.
Carfleet?
I was just always like right when I got into vehicles, I just really wanted to make one. I'm sad I didn't make it earlier, but I waited, and then I was like, we're just messing around, and it was a lot of fun when all my buddies would come over and we'd just work on our car. We started with Civics. We worked on our cars, and then I just started recording. It wasn't really like I always loved YouTube. I was always on the platform, but I just started that way, just with my buddies and just messing around, making videos that we thought were funny. And when I look back at them now, they're brutal. The editing was brutal, but it was more of like an inside joke to all of us. But then, like my buddy we kind of just didn't, we stopped doing it together so much, and then I just kept going with it because I like enjoyed it. But you know, as you get older, like we don't live as close. Like when we were there, we lived 5 minutes away. We just hang out every day. Now it's a little bit different, but yeah, so I just kept going with it and just enjoyed it, and the whole time just kept making a video. It's been like 3 years straight of
That's good.
You're good. You're good on the camera.
like
Gary?
right now or for every
Like, no,
time.
in general, like you're good. Like you're good on camera. Like for me, like I'm not a natural on camera. It's really hard for me to be on camera, but you're like naturally good at it.
That's because I get interviewed all the time.
G-Man?
Well, just kind of just like Teddy, because for my school, like I teach jiu-jitsu, right? So all my videos before was just about like my tournaments and stuff like that. So mainly the channel I have right now used to be just mainly just all of my jiu-jitsu matches and stuff like that. And then the pandemic hit and went out with my friends. Thought I'd just film it, just kind of like just pretty much just like Teddy, like just for fun, and then posted up there, and then kind of just snowballed to been doing it for almost like just about almost 2 years now. Yeah.
Cool.
So
Well, for me, it's sort of similar to the same. I mean, I've always really liked the platform. I think it's pretty cool that you can find like virtually anything that you need to visually see. To actually see a video of something. So, I mean, you can find entertainment of all times or all kinds. And obviously you can find like all types of, good information, right? So a lot of people don't realize that YouTube is the second largest search engine out there, right? Because YouTube is essentially Google, right? But it's just video Google. So, I mean, you can find anything you want. So for me, I mean, I never really had any like creative outlets. I've never been like artistic in any type of way. And so just obviously everyone doesn't know, but I mean, all you guys know, obviously, I'm a mechanic, shop owner. So, never really been artsy in that manner, and just to have some sort of like creative outlet and to get involved in the platform itself is sort of what drove me into YouTube. Plus,
Yeah.
Where we've kind of gotten to at this point now, we do see a little bit of a residual, from, towards my business, obviously, because there's a direct relation there between sort of what I'm putting on my channel and in my shop, obviously. So people have, found me that way, which is now blows my mind. It's like, hey, I seen you on YouTube, and they're calling us at the shop, right? So it's kind of wild to sort of see that happen. So
Cal, you know what's so funny? They thought that your shop was called KV AutoTech.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, a lot of people, because I never really put the like. I've always sort of, in a way, kept them separately in a way, right? Like, because like my personal thing versus my like business. But I mean, it's sort of slightly merging in a way now lately. So,
Yeah,
Hey,
it is.
all right, boys, that was pretty good first round there. Pretty good first round. So, this one will be a pretty quick one, I think. Basically, I mean, for me, the answer is very simple. I'll go right ahead, and I'm going to answer the question right off the bat: is how we all met. So obviously, just because we're all influencers, I met each of you guys through Instagram and YouTube, obviously. So, and we've since gone out, and obviously because like-minded folks, obviously. So we're sort of all into the same sort of thing. So yeah, that's how I met obviously all you guys. And yeah, go ahead one at a time. I mean, we'll go back the other way. Gary.
Okay. Well, just like pretty much Instagram. And then saw videos of Brennan first, and then
That was his inspiration.
definitely. That's why I have a full size, right? So no, and then I saw him in No Man's that one time. Didn't kind of just like shout his name and all that stuff. And I met Teddy. I think through Wes and Mike, pretty much, right? So that's how I met you guys. And then Cal, of course, also Instagram, and then he lets me come over and bug him. work
Let's
out.
come over, hang out.
Well, it's just funny because my friend doesn't live there anymore, but Teddy's where Teddy lives is where my buddy used to live until they sold it. So that's how I knew, because my buddy is friends with Mike, or
Lost Boy.
Lost Boy.
Brandon, same thing.
All right. Let me see here. Gary, I don't know. I thought we were just like kind of talking, and then all of a sudden we saw each other in person, and it was like, hey, how's it going? And then we started messaging more. It sounds like a relationship, but yeah. And basically,
Was there a 3-day rule?
And then
Teddy must be same thing.
Teddy, I'm pretty sure we were messaging like about one of the chats we were in or something, and because I agreed with his viewpoint or his opinion on something, and we just started talking that way. And then
I think it's I think for Teddy it was the controversial
yeah,
The grotto video.
Four-Wheel
Yeah.
Drive Association post
yeah,
that a few people kind of like chirped on him, and then Teddy got mad at me because I didn't say anything because
Yeah.
yeah. And then Kelly, I believe it's just the same kind of social media, and then we all got out together, I believe.
Yeah.
It's kind of all similar.
Teddy, and obviously it must be now that we've answered it all, basically answers for you pretty much too, then, right?
Yeah, the only other like thing that I wanted to add to that was the community, like the especially locally, the YouTuber community, or it's like, so for example, G, myself, and Carfleet, we started like a group chat, barely knew each other at all, and we started a group chat to help each other out with, like, a little bit of advice here and there, like, what do you think about this, what do you think about that? And at the time it was like none of us had 1,000 subs.
I definitely
Yeah.
And then in this past year, like, Carfleet hit it first, and then of course now we all have over 1,000 subs. And it was with this whole like YouTube thing, it almost feels like we all know each other pretty well. It's I
Yeah.
guess because we're on camera, we watch each other's videos, and so on. So yeah, that's how we met, and it was just, we all kind of meshed.
Yeah.
All of
You know
us.
what? It's pretty cool, eh? When you think about how that's sort of like the platform has, like, gotten you new friends and meet new people, and just like what it does for you. It's so funny because people like that, there's certain types of people out there, but that like to pick or bug or whatever, right? But like, I mean, we're just doing it to have fun and have a good time, right?
Yeah.
Like, if we meet new people, like all of us are just new, more friends, and yeah.
Yeah.
I think all of us would have to say nothing but positives to say about our YouTube experience, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's keep it moving. So, try and make it quick. We'll start you with Teddy. We'll go along it. I'm kind of just going back and forth the way our names are listed there. Favorite trip of 21. Favorite trip of 21.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
it might be hard to nail
Yeah.
it down to one, but just what's one that sticks out in your mind?
That's tough. I mean, it's either, I have two. Metro Town Center and Costco, Port Coquitlam.
That's where you.
That's where the hard wheeling is.
That's where he broke his lockers.
That's where I broke my locker.
Trying to get a Starbucks.
It was, the parking lot was under construction at the time. So
Just trying to get them Tim Biebs.
yeah. Well, so so for me, I've only really traveled, I guess, southern BC. So my favorite trip, it's tough, but I'd have to say Kootenays. But I think the Kootenays trip was the reason why it was. I say that now is the scenery out there is awesome, and we knew it was going to be like a rush trip. We never stayed in the same spot for very long at all. Like, it was just move constantly, have lunch, move, get to camp, eat, go to bed, wake up, go again. So it was a lot of just taking it all in as it was all happening. But yeah, I'd have to say the Kootenays trip for me would be my top pick. But again, it's tough. Like, I had a lot fun just even doing like local trails. So I don't know. It's a tough one.
Yeah, there's
There's
lot of
lots to
trips.
see here in BC.
Brennan?
I'm not like I haven't really gone anywhere far more than an hour away. So it's all
Even
like
just local.
yeah, it's all like more off-road than camping for me. But I'd say it was either the Vetter trip because that was insane, or
Nothing happened in Vetter, dude.
I'd probably the Vetter trip. Like they're all a lot of fun in their own ways, but that one was just so chaotic and hilarious. But get any other ones?
Well, gee,
Yeah.
Gary, what do you got? What was your trip?
Well, a couple, for sure 3, because first one for sure is the Hale trip that me, Brennan, and Teddy went to, because that's the first time I met you guys in like person, right? Other than actually Teddy, because we went to another place, Nourish Creek.
We're
But
just dropping names like crazy. Nobody's mentioned the grotto, or we're gonna be controversial again.
was that in Portland? But no, like Hale Creek for sure, just because that's the first time, I'd say like the biggest like collaboration I did with all 3 of us. And then the second one for sure for me was the Alberta trip, because that one was a really crazy trek, because I haven't been to Jasper in a long time, and then when I did, it was kind of just like passing by, and it's usually at nighttime because I used to just go to sleep and not pay attention to it. And that was the first time that I paid attention to the place, and I was like, man, Jasper is really nice, beautiful actually. And then third one was the island trip. Both times that I went to the island trip, because
That one looked really sick. That one looked.
that place to me was very foreign, just because of like I definitely got lucky the first time I went to the island there, because it was sunny the whole time, and then the second time was just understanding the routes and stuff like that, and planning was good. Other than that, like yeah, I mean for me, it's more company than it is the location sometimes.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel ya.
Yeah, for me for 21, I mean, I did a lot of small trips, but I did 2 main trips. One I didn't film at all actually, mostly to do with the weather. Actually, I did a Kootenai trip with my wife and my little boy, and it was awesome. But we were, a lot of the filming up there is to do with views, and unfortunately, there was no views. There was nothing. It was smoke.
Oh yeah.
It was still a great trip. Like we spent a lot of family time together, did some fishing, did some mountain biking. So it was a great trip. I was gone for 8 days. That was the day after we had the big meet at the shop.
oh, okay.
Nice.
So great trip, but
Massive
I
meet.
I probably got in 8 days. I think I filmed maybe 5 minutes of video. So there was just no point. It was just a wash. So that was trip 1, and then trip 2 was obviously to Overland Alberta Expo with UG. Jasper was I love Jasper. It's so nice there, man. And the expo was super fun. That was cool. So that was a great trip. It was a little bit short, unfortunately, but yeah, I really enjoyed that one. So those are probably my two favorite trips from the summer last year. So
It looked awesome, that trip. The
Yeah.
expo.
Yeah.
Teddy, you got to come to
Looked
that
wild.
one. You guys all got to come to that one in September.
Not like Teddy.
sure.
We definitely didn't invite you for that one, right?
You guys didn't even invite me.
Teddy doesn't get invited, yeah. For good reason.
Myself to this thing.
He just joined by accident. Forgot he was in the group.
You sent the link to Brendan on a group chat, and I just clicked it.
Came out of nowhere.
So yeah, we got a couple more things here. I guess we're not gonna stay on here for an hour or anything like that, but I guess we got a couple more things we want to chat. I'm not really I didn't really even look to see if anyone's in the chat. If we got at any point, if anyone out there has any questions for us, feel free, drop them in the chat there, and we'll answer those up for you. I'm not sure how many people we got there, or whether we do or don't, but yeah, anyone out there watching, of course, if you have any questions, feel free, jump in anytime. If you want to know what how big Teddy's biceps are there, or how tall Brendan is there or what air pressure we're running, feel free anytime. So, so the next one I got up for you is for the guys here is for any, new modifications or, plans for your vehicles coming up here. Obviously, Brendan, you're building like crazy, but yeah, let's just go through. I'm going to go in reverse order. I'll start myself off with this one. So if you guys do know me or don't know me, I got 2020 Tacoma, and I also have a 97 4Runner. Both of those are coming along quite well. This year it's going to be probably all about getting some good skid plates and sliders and that kind of stuff to protect my rigs. I've pretty much gone the slacker route there and did all the non-important stuff like lifts and all that kind of fun stuff first, obviously. But yeah, the protection is probably where I need to go for this year to make sure that we're not wrecking or ruining any of my vehicles. So anyways, those are sort of my next plans over the next few months to get those on my trucks. So Gary, I'll toss it off to you, bud.
For me, it's build-wise, I already have the parts for the Jeep. I'm kind of taking a step back when it comes to the Jeep. I spent a little too much on it last year.
It's in debt.
I already have like parts for it coming up, but for sure the F-150 is going to get a big overhaul this year. Kind of mentioned it already, but planning to flat deck the F-150 and eventually build a camper for it because I'd like to use it more for I guess longer trips and stuff like that. Because yeah, the Jeep is basically just yeah, more chilled.
Brennan, what do you got going?
Just trying to get the where do I start?
Yeah.
Hey,
The Bronco build, eh?
the Bronco build is body's almost ready to go, or sorry, not ready, but we're working on the body now. As of my video tomorrow, we're starting on body work, which is a big step because the frame is basically ready. So body, just throw it on and it'll be running. And the Ram, I need to do armor. I've been putting sliders off for months. I still haven't done them. I've cut out what I wanted to do, but I just haven't got the metal or anything. I keep forgetting. So, and then I was also I'm waiting to do another build. I have a third spot, a place at my parents' house, so I can have 3 vehicles, and I'm just waiting on the situation with the other car. So this is all I'm gonna say. And then it's gonna be an off-road build, but yeah. So my girlfriend's looking at me right now. Doesn't know about the third.
Oh, I thought you were looking at your monitor.
She didn't know about the third vehicle.
Is it
Just got exposed.
Is it a Civic Off-Road 2.0 or what?
I'm waiting on it. You'll see.
All right, we'll leave it
Yeah.
at that. We'll leave it at that. Teddy, what do you got going on? You got any
Big plans.
New taillight.
Big plans. Well, I'm not gonna go crazy with the taillight. I'm probably gonna get new tape for it. Looking spring, maybe summer.
Red
New
tape.
for the taillight, and then no, it's actually we're gonna be doing some changes. I've been talking to Freddie, who sponsored us the tent, and we're in the works with something. I don't want to say too much because
fair enough.
There's not too many other gladiators out there that have what we're about to put on my gladiator.
12-inch lift.
We're gonna do and red tuck taped taillights.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, well that's good. That sounds pretty interesting.
We got a question in the chat.
All right, what do we got there?
What from 4x4 Explorer? What trip are you looking forward to the most this year? I have nothing planned, so 6 feet under return. I think that's what I'm looking forward to.
Well, you got people like your video, so you got to do it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm there
I'm
to.
in on that.
Yeah.
I still haven't had a go at that one yet, so I got a winch so I can drag myself through.
Someone's got to drag me through too.
I'm down to just film. So.
Okay, you have to do it again, dude. You can't back down.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'll just for you
It's
guys.
the first time you didn't even do it. I had to pull you off camera. Remember? Lockers this time.
Oh yeah, Teddy's gonna do it for sure. So
Yeah, I'll be doing more. Like I'm planning to do a couple of big trips, but only like 2 big trips. I think is what the budget will allow, and then it'll be mostly day trips for what I'm doing. But it's been good. Like I've been out 3 times this week already. So,
lockers, baby.
So
oh,
do
with
you,
the lockers in the snow, I have a lot more confidence. That's for sure going out there. But yeah.
do you guys have any trips planned, or are you guys just kind of like weekly?
Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely do. We're going, well, I mean, obviously, we got the Alberta Overland Expo at the end of the summer. That's not till September, obviously. The Overland Expo West in Bend, Oregon. Going to that one in July. And then beyond that, probably just a lot of small stuff. Just, weekend trips into, whatever, Merritt, Kamloops, Kelowna, or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Whatever we can, whatever's in the local interior and that kind of stuff. So that's basically my plan. G-Man, what do you got?
Kind of the same. Doing for sure. Taking a week to go down to the expo. Down in Bend, Oregon. I'm doing that for sure, but I might actually leave a week before because I want to start kind of slowly going down that part of towards Oregon, of course, right? And then end of the summer as well too, like do the Alberta Overland outdoor whatever expo.
We know the one. We know the one.
AOA Expo, so I'm doing that one as well too. So, and then I believe it's just like if during long weekends are probably the only days that I can do bigger trips. Trying to minimize as well too. Gas ain't really happy with us right now, so
Yeah, no doubt.
It's expensive.
so long weekends and long trips and stuff like that for sure. I want to try to. I think it's been mentioned. I want to try to do Whipsaw. I think we talked about it.
Yeah,
I do too.
Actually,
100%.
that needs to happen for sure. Well, because we had that one plan, right? Teddy, you, me, right? We were gonna go, but
And it started fire, yeah.
fires.
So-
Yeah, we should do that. 100%. Game.
What's-
No sliders, no winch, no lockers.
You'll be fine.
But other than that, like if it's locally, I don't know. I have that still that one thing I want to do in Eagle, and I want to get over. And
Get
if
them
I
all.
can get
Get
that
them
over,
all. Nail them all.
if I can get that one over, then I'm pretty happy.
We were at Eagle today.
Yeah.
That place is
It's
special.
just
Yeah.
I heard
How
it's
low is the snow? Pretty.
It's not too bad. We went easy way, but it's just I've never seen Eagle like this before. But
covered.
I mean, I'm sure it happens, but I've never noticed it. But there's like a sheer waterfall at the Gatekeeper, like on the side, not.
Oh
not
yeah,
where
on
you
the
drive.
right side, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
seen that before. It was wild. And then obviously all the creeks are raging right now, and yeah.
It was kind of like that when we went up that day, hey boys.
Yeah.
That's my video I'm working on right now, actually.
That's my excuse. That's why I didn't get to go up.
Wait, you still haven't dropped that vid?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
working on it right now.
I totally
I've been
forgot
slacking.
about
Well,
it.
I was sick. I was super sick there for a bit, so maybe I had the Rona. Who knows? I don't know. But
The
either
Rona.
way, it's
Drinking a Rona.
all good now. So
That's healthy now. You're good.
yeah. What do we got? We got a question there. What's the furthest north of BC any of you guys have been? Anyone been to the Yukon or Alaska driving? Well, I'll go for me anyways. No, I've definitely haven't been to Yukon or Alaska, and I really haven't gone that far north actually. We have such a huge province, and most of us, at least I haven't really been up that high. So, and what about you guys?
Furthest I've been's Chilliwack.
You like,
Yeah, I traveled for hockey, but not for off-roading. Unfortunately.
Just I've grown up like hunting and fishing, so I've gone like Prince George is pretty much it. But I'd like to do a bigger trip, more north.
Tuck would be nice.
Yeah, it's pretty wild up there.
Probably for me, the furthest I've gone was just past Pemberton, like further up, like in because we try to get over to like Poison Mountain area ish.
Yeah.
That's the furthest I've gone.
That one looks good. That one looks good.
That poison looks good.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty much down to the end of the list here, guys. This is pretty good. I mean, it's been going pretty well here so far. Basically, sort of a double-ended question. If you have any personal channel updates or anything that you wanted to mention about what's going on with you or your channel, let's just go through one at a time. Teddy, let's start at the back of the list there. Go ahead.
Oh, can I go last?
I want to
Sure,
go last.
okay.
What?
Sounds good. Okay, we'll start at the other.
G.
I'll be right back.
G first.
Sounds good. I'm at the front. I'm at the front, so I'll go first. So, channel updates. For me, anyways, I'll mention for my channel. I mean, I'd love to really try and crack down here a little bit more and try to produce a little bit more videos. I've been kind of just like a 2 video per month type thing. If I could get that up to at least maybe 3, I would really like to do that for my channel. And as for things to mention, I don't really have anything too much that we haven't really covered here. Just need to keep my channel going and keep having fun with all the boys. So yeah, that's sort of my plans.
Yeah, the boys.
Gary?
Channel update wise, basically what I'm planning to do is minimize that's kind of like my direction in regards to it. I'm probably going to do a lot more of the build for the F-150. That's kind of like the main focus for this year. Other than those 2 trips that I mentioned, that's the direction I'm kind of going with. I'm trying to minimize the adventuring part because gas is expensive. And yeah, just trying to refocus on a lot of the stuff that I need more in regards to when going out camping and stuff like that, like a power bank and all that other stuff that I kind of pushed off as much as possible. Focus on those things, and other than that, hit a lot more of those technical trails. I have a lot of trails or gatekeepers I wanna kind of get over. Time to if anything, trying to see if I can do a lot better.
I'll film.
Yeah.
Brandon, what do you got going on?
Same
just
old
build.
Just 1 video a week and maybe some more live streams in the mix. I like doing them. They're fun to switch it up too. I had a bunch of content stacked up and now it's all gone through, so I have to figure something out for that. But yeah, just keep going, pushing videos out. I haven't even started a video for tomorrow yet. I didn't have access to my computer this week, so
I'm slow, man. I drag through videos. Man, it takes too long. I don't know. If you can knock through videos in a night, dude, I wish I could.
Yeah.
Teddy, channel update, channel plans.
There's gonna be a lot more of this guy on my channel.
Oh, buddy!
Oh yeah. Hey, I knew it. The dog.
Ouch.
Doggo.
So he is. So I mentioned I'm pretty big on hunting and fishing, and I didn't do much of it at all this year because of he's so excited because of all the trips. But I'm gonna try to combine the two. I'm gonna try to do more trips where I can go fishing, hang out at camp a little bit more, and then this guy's gonna try to get me on some birds. I'm not gonna be filming any like the shooting and stuff because YouTube doesn't like that, but I'm definitely gonna be filming him out there tracking things down. But this is Scout. He's gonna be on the
What's up, buddy?
big part of the channel.
That's awesome. Well, I'm down for some fishing, man. So
Yeah, for sure.
anytime you let me know, I'm there. So as it is, we're about ready to fire up this weekend here. There are steelhead derbies this weekend.
Oh wow,
And,
nice.
The reports are looking good. A lot of people starting to catch fish just in the last couple of days. So the steelhead are definitely in the vetter. So Sunday, Monday, that's my plans. I'm on the river. So
Nice.
That's sweet.
I'm gonna let him outside, this guy, because
Yeah,
he needs
yeah.
to go. I'll be right back.
Well, that was it for my list, boys.
Okay.
We're basically just freewheeling it from here. That was all the questions I had written down to
I have a
get
question.
on. I mean, we're over 30 minutes here, so I think that was pretty solid outing so far. So, you know, if you guys just want to shoot the what for a couple of minutes, and call it any time you guys want. I think we're all probably content. So
Yeah, I got one that I wrote down earlier. Favorite piece of recovery gear, or like a piece you can't go without?
who should we start? Oh, I'll start it off. What the hell? We'll go down the other way. So, well, for me, I've never had a winch-equipped vehicle, so this was my first vehicle where I got a winch. And obviously, on our Eagle trip, I got to use her up there, which was a blast. So it's pretty cool for me, anyways, to have a winch. I as a kid and that kind of stuff, you always like tow trucks and all that kind of equipment. So yeah, it was pretty fun realization to get a nice little piece of this little toy like that, and I thought it was pretty cool. So. It's a big piece, but yeah, that was my highlight, my favorite equipment so far. G-Man.
That'd be handy.
Yeah, for sure. As much as we joke around about it, since a lot right now with winter and everything else,
Chains.
I'd say
Chains.
the only reason why I say that is just because I almost, like, I think I mentioned it on my live stream, but like I almost flipped my vehicle coming home towards the trailhead in the paved road. Thought it was fine, but the road was icy and spun me around 180. Kind of stuff like that is something to really think about when it comes to recovery. And of course, the winch. It's saved my butt and also a few of other people that get stuck, to get out of some sticky situation, right? So for sure, those ones.
Brennan.
It's the old trusty toe strap, It's got me out of harm's way. That's all I got, so no winch
Gets
yet.
it done, man. It gets the job done, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I just borrow everyone else's winch.
Or just have me have one of the three of us to come with you instead of going by yourself.
Yeah. That's
So
what I would.
Do you guys get invites? I don't get invites.
I got an
I
invite.
invited
at
Gary at like 12 at night, and then he left me on red. So I don't know. No more
Sleeping
invites now. If you know, you know.
Ted, if you missed the
Speak up.
question, it was just a favorite piece of recovery gear that you own.
So the one thing I think everybody should get it, if you don't already have it, is a kinetic rope,
Yes.
because that thing is like I've obviously used that. I've used that more than the winch. Obviously the winch gets you out of big trouble, but if you're with somebody, I use the kinetic strap. Well, I guess I'm a bad driver, but I need it often. I'm always off the road. We just ended up using it on Sunday. Sean had to pull me off of the side of the road.
Wait, is the
What's
kinetic
going on?
strap like a toe strap?
It's a kinetic strap is like a toe strap, but it's like a
But it's
bungee
meant for
cord.
pulling.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's an extraction strap, right? So
right.
Hey,
okay.
just
So
to
in this,
say this: 2 out of 4 people got pulled by Sean now. Just say within
Yeah.
like a week apart.
yeah. So this one was you'll see it in his video, but basically, I was off the road, but there was nothing to winch on too, so there's no trees around, and he got around me, and then had to pull me out using the kinetic line.
cool.
I'll have to look into it.
Yeah. No, it's a